What's good, fam? This is Mr. Sycamore, and I'm coming at you with some wit. What I think. This video, I'm going to be talking about an article that I saw when I was online. Actually, I looked it up, to be honest. When I was hearing another broadcast talk about this story, I was just baffled, that the blogger could say what they were saying and actually mean it. Now, the blogger is a transgender blogger. I know for a lot of you all, when I said that, transgender, either the hair stood up on the back of your neck, or your heart started racing, or some of you are already ready to get pissed off at what I'm about to say. I can already go ahead and say that because you're not gonna agree with what I have to say. When I give you wit on this here, then I just want you to know, Mr. Sycamore don't hate anybody. Whatever you want to be in life, you go right ahead and be that, because that is the choice that you have. You have to settle with the consequences of your own choices. So, the disclaimer at the beginning of this video is to let you all know that Mr. Sycamore don't hate nobody. Be what you want to be. More power to you. But just because I'm not accepting of what you want to be, that's when the hate comes to me. Now, let's get this thing started. The transgender blogger made a blog years ago. I thought it was something recent, but when I looked it up, I noticed that it was years ago. Actually, it was in 2014 when this blog was made. And the blog was entitled, "No, I Don't Have to Tell You I'm Trans Before Dating You." And this transgender person was saying that, a transgender shouldn't have to tell a person that they're transgender just because they may possibly get into a relationship. They basically shouldn't have to tell a person that they're transgender until they're about to have sex. So if you're a person who is dealing with this transgender, if you're straight and you're dealing with this transgender, and you're thinking that this transgender is the opposite sex from birth, because you're straight, and you may be someone who's waiting on the sex as a straight person, but when it's time to have sex and you may have feelings that are gotten involved, we don't know what the case may be. Different strokes for different folks on how their emotions run. But now that you're deeply involved with this transgender that you just only thought was the opposite sex, now when you find out that this person is a transgender, death becomes some of them. They have been, the transgender pulled the wool over your eyes, is what some people will say. Some people will say, I should have known that from the jump. I agree with those who say they should have known from the jump. Now, a lot of transgenders will say that I have the right to keep that information from you. Oh, if you want to know that I'm transgender, then you're transphobic. Let me make sure that's the word. Yeah, you're transphobic. This blogger even went on to say, and let me read this to you. Apparently, you're deeply transphobic if you don't want to sleep with a trans person. Now, me as a straight person, being told by a transgender that I'm transphobic because I don't want to sleep with someone of my same sex? I was almost at a loss for words. Well, no, I wasn't. I almost said something that I try to keep it clean on my broadcast. I'm gonna try to keep it clean. But you buck nutty to tell me, as a straight person, that I am phobic. I'm a transphobic. I'm deeply transphobic. If I don't want to sleep with a trans person, so because me as a straight person, as all man, don't want to sleep with another man who's dressing up as a woman, who has the same genitals that I have, just because I don't want to slap balls with this person, I'm deeply transphobic? I mean, let me read y'all some definitions. I'm jumping the gun. Hold on. Now, the transgender blogger goes on to say, I don't have to tell you I'm trans before dating you. And if you find transness unattractive, that finding transness unattractive is transphobic. Okay, first off, if I don't sleep with a transgender person, I'm deeply transphobic. Then next, if I don't find transness attractive, I'm transphobic. What's going on, really? I'm not even going to get into the biblical aspect of all of this. I'm not going to do it. I'll leave that up to y'all. But to sit and tell me as a straight man that if I don't want to rub my penis on another man's penis, I'm phobic? To tell me that if I don't find a man attractive in a sexual way to where I should be attracted to them to give the sex a chance, I'm phobic? To tell me that only wanting to be with a woman is phobic? Nah, you're being foolish. And then you're saying cis. We're being called cis. Let me give you some definitions real quick. Cis, C-I-S. Referring to or relating to those whose sense of personal identity corresponds with the gender assigned to them at birth. Cisgender. All these words is people just coming up with. I'm a male. And if you're born with a vagina, you're a female. All this cis and all this other stuff. Definition of transphobia. Irrational fear or aversion to, or discrimination against transgender or transsexual people. Transphobic definition. Transphobia is an irrational fear of and or hostility towards people who are transgender or who otherwise transgress traditional gender norms. Because lesbians and gay men often transgress gender norms, it is often associated with homophobia. The most direct victims of transphobia are people who are transsexual, those who are labeled one sex at birth but transitioning to another sex later. Be what you want to be. Be who you want to be. Do what you want to do. But to tell me that I have a phobia, me, and I'm saying me, meaning me, because I'm a straight man, a male from birth who only likes women, That person is saying to me that I'm transphobic. I have transphobia because I don't find a transgender man, they can say transgender woman or woman, attractive in a sexual way. Or because I won't have sex with a transgender. You're telling me that I'm some kind of phobia or phobic because I won't have sex with a man that want to dress up and pretend to be a woman. A man from birth, a male from birth who wants to be a woman. And I'm the phobic. Now, once again, this person, I'm gonna put it that way, says that they don't have to tell you nothing about them being transgender. It's not your business until you finna lay in the sack. And like I said earlier, the sack ain't the only thing you're gonna be laying in. A lot of people will put you in the grave. Now, for you to say that that's not even important and a person shouldn't know that, let me just throw out a couple of key things to rebuke that. First off, I'm going to throw disease out there. Now, if I or anyone is wanting to be sexual with someone and they have an STD of any kind, AIDS, gonorrhea, chlamydia, syphilis, whatever the case may be, but they don't tell that information. They hold it until it's time to have sex. That's if they even tell it. They may let the person find out after get it. That person you're dating may be, or trying to date and be sexual with or whatever, they may be married and not telling you. So you telling me they shouldn't tell you that they're married? They should just wait until y'all finna get in the sack or after and say, oh yeah, by the way, I'm married. You may be a person who don't want to really deal with anyone with children. So that person may wait until y'all get in the sack or after and say, well, oh, by the way, I have 3, 4, 10, 15 children. And that's supposed to be acceptable. Oh, no harm done, no foul. Same thing with this transgender stuff. If you are pretending, then you need to put it out there. You need to share that information because you've seen a lot of people, and see, you try to say to people who get killed by not giving that information, you try to say to somebody phobic or have a phobia or they're being bullies or what have you. No, they're not. And you're trying to say, oh, they are not accepting of that. No! Man supposed to be with a woman. Not a man that's trying to be a woman. How you gonna get mad at that? I'm here to tell you that that's stupid for you to even say that. That's ignorant. That's foolish. For you to even say that a straight person who don't want to be with someone trying to be another sex has a phobia. A phobia come from, I'm going to tell you what my phobia is. I'm scared of water because I can't swim. I'm scared of heights. I ain't getting on no airplane. I'm scared of lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. You know, that's the type of stuff I'm scared of. For all of you transgenders who are saying a person is a phobic or has a phobia because they don't want to be with you, it ain't that they fear you. Just like me, they may not even hate you. The fear comes from you when you don't tell that information. The fear comes from you because you have a fear of being rejected. You have a fear of letting someone know what you really are. And if you're afraid to let people know what you really are and you're ashamed of it, be what you was when you were born. Be that male or that female. That's where the phobia is. You have a fear of being rejected. You have a fear of someone telling you no, or you have a fear of someone hurting you. Why would you even think they're going to hurt you? Because from what you're saying, that, you know, if you think they're going to deal with you, then they'll deal with you from the jump. They'll deal with you from the telling if they're going to do that. But once you hide that information, you're looking at death or some serious pain. Give the person the choice. That's all I'm telling you. I know a lot of y'all gonna hate that. A lot of y'all probably gonna get mad about this video. Once again, I don't hate none of them. I just don't deal with that. I'm a man. I love women. Bottom line, that's it. I want to thank you for watching this video. Like, subscribe, share. Until the next video, I'm out.